Hey guys, it's Mike here, back for more Space Agency 213. Now, it is the 40th episode special. 40 episodes of this game. How crazy is that? 40 episodes. So, for the 40th episode special, I figured that we continue some career missions. So, we already got through 1 through 13, and we still need to finish 8 and 9. Like, we need to get gold on those. But for now, let's just do 14, shall we? Jump Gate Part 1. Alright, launch the Builder 2 to the destination, build Jump Gate Station, power on the Jump Gate, open Allied Solar Panel A with Sol, open Allied Solar Panel B with Sol, return the Builder 2 to the home planet. Sounds easy enough, you know, like we do in the sandboxes. A huge deposit of uranium ore has been discovered on Luna. There are plans to mine this precious resource. However, traveling to and from Luna is taking too long to make it financially viable. To remedy this, our scientists have developed a new technology that allows instantaneous travel from one location in space to another. Behold, the Jump Gate. Jump gates are linked together in pairs. When a spacecraft passes through one, it is immediately transported to the other. Your mission is to build the first of a pair. The second one will be added in a later mission. Jump gates are much too large to be launched, so instead you'll be using a special builder spacecraft to build the jump gate in space. A Builder 2 spacecraft has been placed into the warehouse. Build a rocket in the vehicle assembly building. Set the blueprint to Jump Gate Station and the destination to New Jump Gate. Launch the rocket. Once you have arrived at the target destination, use the flight computer, or FLT, to initiate the multi-module build. You can watch the build progressing from outside the spacecraft. Once the build is complete, enter the new structure and power on its systems. Open the solar panels and orientate them towards Sol. Return the Builder 2 to home to complete the mission. Alright, easy enough? Yeah, it sounds easy enough to me. Alright, Builder 2. Alright, I don't think we need Captain Fox for this mission, but she does. That is a snazzy suit. Alright then, Jump Gate Station. And we don't really need cargo since there's there's basically no resources in, career missions. Alright, new Jump Gate, that's the mission. Alright, let's launch, or light this candle as the game
10.
says.
9.
So yeah, how you guys
8,
doing today? I'm doing
7,
pretty well myself.
6,
It is
5, 4,
1:55 in the morning,
2,
and it is Sunday. It is June 1st. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well myself. So it's almost summer break for me. So hopefully wherever you guys are, it'll be summer break soon for you too. So my last day of school will be June 6th. Oh, gotta orientate the craft. So yeah, and hopefully I can make more videos during summer break with more free time. And I hope you guys will have plenty of fun watching them too. Since I've been doing this for 6 months at this point. Yeah, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching them, or whatever you do with them. I hope you have as much fun watching them, like I said, or whatever you do with them, as much as I am playing the game. Yeah, what do you guys use my videos for? Because I remember, I don't really remember, but I do know that I one time said that my purpose of my content wasn't really to binge it. I said that in episode 1 of this series, but it was more to have as background noise. But do you guys actually use this as background noise? What do you do when you watch my videos? Do you just watch them just to watch them, to binge them, or do you do something else with them, like I said, background noise? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, but no matter what you do with them, I hope you still enjoy them, and I hope you maybe get inspired by my videos, maybe you get inspired to build your own space stations in Space Agency 213, or maybe I even introduced you to Space Agency 238. So yeah, like pretty much endless possibilities there. Alright, now we're in space. Alright, there goes the fairings. Alright, who did we send up here? Was it Emma? I think it was Emma. Alright, yeah, it is Emma. Wait, can we save? Yeah, we can't really save. These are career missions. Yeah, and there's no astronaut health either. So yeah, we're just going to do some more career missions in this episode. So I wonder how many I'll get through today. It really depends on how long they are. Hopefully this shouldn't be too long, because I want to try to get as many as I can done within like 30 minutes. How much longer until we reach 18 seconds? Alright, almost there. So we just need to hear for the ding sound when we complete an objective. Alright then. Now we can start building. Alright, jump gate station. So yeah, this could take a while. So yeah, I am getting a little tired because it is like, yeah, it is 2 in the morning. However, like, so yeah, after this I'll probably be heading to sleep. So yeah, just, you know, make this video, upload it, and, you know, go to sleep and wait for all the comments, likes, and yeah. Huh, why is that upside down? I think that's the first time I ever saw it, like, upside down like that. Or maybe it's the first time I just realized it. Wait, oh, it's finished. Alright, so we need to power it on. Alright, I'm gonna do it in the order that it says. Not really sure if we have to do it in the exact order, but I'm just gonna do it so we don't have to restart all this again. Since we could always go back and gold the missions in future episodes. Okay. Maybe we need to turn the entire station? Maybe that'll work. Oops, wrong direction. Alright, yeah, this works. Yeah, maybe I should try to talk more since, like, I think I did say this in a previous episode, but I remember seeing a comment on episode 6 about how it was rare to find commentaries in Space Agency 2138 videos. And yeah, I did see some videos, and yeah, he was right. I'll just adjust it, whatever, it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so yeah, let's just go home. I don't think they're aligned perfectly, but whatever. Let's just go home. So yeah, so what do you guys hope to do this summer? I hope to try to maybe, I don't know, lots of things to do. However, I do know that I will try to make more videos for both your guys' entertainment and mine, since I've been checking out my analytics and it does seem that you guys really love my videos, and I'm glad you do love my videos. It means a lot to me. Alright, so while we wait for the Builder 2 to return home, I guess I could maybe, like, I don't know, maybe share some facts. Okay then, let me share some cool facts. Did you know that the computer that was used to send people to the moon, was actually less advanced than a modern smartphone? Yeah, crazy to think that. Yeah, like, the phone that I'm using to play this game right now, and the device, or like, because I saw my analytics, most of you guys watch on mobile phones, and the phone so if you are using a phone, or really any device, like, pretty much any device nowadays is more powerful than the computer that was used to send Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to the moon. Think about that. Yeah, and that makes me wonder, like, would it technically be possible to, like, use a phone as, like, a computer for, like, for space missions, like, in a way? Because if this thing that I'm playing on is more powerful than what sent man to the moon, then what's not possible? Oh, no, gotta stay in the zone. We don't want to go out. We'd be going out with a bang, not in a good way. Okay, slowly but surely. Alright, we're almost home. Alright, we are cooling down. Alright, we're home. So now Emma can just, chillax a little bit. Yeah, have you guys ever wondered, like, why our space agency is, like, on an island? Silver award. So we're gonna have to go back to that someday. Alright, jump gate part 2. So, Launch the Builder 2 to the destination. Build jump gate station. Power on the jump gate. Open and align solar panel A with Soul. Open and align solar panel B with Soul. And jump back to home. This mission, you will build the second jump gate near Toluta. Connect it to the first one. Then perform a test jump back to home. As before, construct the rocket using the Builder 2 in the warehouse at the destination to second jump gate. And launch the rocket. Once you've arrived at Luda, build the second jump gate. Power it on and align its solar panels. The two jump gates need to be connected together from the flight computer FLT in the jump gate module. Select the jump gate menu option, then select Jump Luna from the drop down. Jump Luna is the jump gate that you've created in the previous mission. The final task is to test it. Return her to the Builder 2 on a dock and carefully maneuver her through the jump gate. If everything is okay, you will be immediately transported back to home. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, it seems simple enough like last time. Alright, Emma. Actually, no. Let's send Luis. Yeah, and of course, we could always, like... Yeah, we just need jump gate. Second jump gate. Yeah, and we could always just go back
10,
and try to gold this
9,
mission.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Alright, there she goes. Why does that volcano seem to be filled with water? Hey, what time is it? It's 2:10. Oh no. Uh-oh. Alright, all systems A-OK. And now they're not. Do you guys mostly use manual launch or auto launch? Because you know me, I'm an auto launch guy. Because I more like the building aspects of this game. But which one are you? Alright. And there's the sun. Pretty obvious. You know, like, I was thinking about it. Maybe I could play, like, other space games, like Space Flight Simulator. Since I think it is on mobile. There we go. Don't want to get red. I could try to play Space Flight Simulator. However, I also want it to be like... Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really like manual launches. I wouldn't want, like, Space Flight Simulator to be a bit, like, horizontal. Like, yeah, like in landscape mode. To, like, you know, be a little different from Space Agency 2138, where they're in, what's it called? Portrait mode? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I could also try to maybe consider playing games on my PC. However, like, one of the reasons why I'm able to, like, pump out videos so quickly on my phone, I did explain this in a previous video, but as a little bit of a recap, like, my phone allows me to do everything on demand. So, like, I don't have to go back in, I don't have to change anything, I could just, like, basically jump cut everything immediately. So it's pretty easy. But like if I was to use a computer, I would have to like cut things out. Actually, maybe shortcuts could help. Yeah, maybe I could look into like using shortcuts. Because I use like OBS and Steam. I basically got OBS Studio from Steam itself. And I do know that Steam recently came out with a recording feature, and I think they do have like pause options. So I'll try to look into that. Maybe that way I could maybe that way I could make videos on my computer. So that way I could give you more of a variety of games. Or like gameplay, I should say. Alright, it does seem that we are near to Luna, since the planet is now in detail, and home is still in detail. So we should be entering the Sphere of Influence soon. Yeah, and of course in this game, Sphere of Influence isn't too much of a thing, since we're not really orbiting the planet. Like in Spaceflight Simulator, the Sphere of Influence actually means something, since you do orbit a planet in the game. And also, speaking of Spaceflight Simulator, like, I wonder why, like, it's taking so long for Steph to actually add things. And also, he's making Spaceflight Simulator 2. Like, come on, man, we want planets, we want the whole solar system. Or, like, maybe even the ability to create our own solar system, you know? Yeah, like, I wonder what is taking Steph so long to just add the other gas giants, and maybe even Pluto or the other dwarf planets like Ceres, Haumea, Maki, and Eris. Like, what's taking him so long? Like, we're not asking for it to be detailed. We more just want, like, the planets there for something to explore. Like, do you guys know what's taking him so long? Like, is it really that hard to add new planets to Spaceflight Simulator? Is it really that hard? Is there something I'm missing? Please let me know. Alright, we're at the destination. Now let's build this sucker. Well, we're almost there. Okay. Oh, we're almost there? We are. Alright, now let's build this sucker. Like, the modding... Oh, we were able to build even while it's moving? Okay, then. Maybe that'll save us some time if, like, we're going to try to gold these missions. But, like, the literal modding community of Spaceflight Simulator we're able to make, like, the whole Milky Way galaxy, even Andromeda. And they were, like, just orbiting the Great Attractor. Like, how have amateurs been able to create what a developer can't? You know, it kind of reminds me of, like, how Mojang, like, makes, like, the April Fool's updates were very elaborate. Yeah, like, I do know that the April Fool's updates did borrow a lot of code from other parts of the game, but still makes you wonder, like, why for April Fool's updates, they seem to be very elaborate with what they do. Maybe I'll try to turn the craft again. Alright, so recount, and now solar panel B. Alright. Now let's make sure that all systems are A-OK. And I don't think we have to return home. I think we just need to jump back home. Now... Jump Luna. Alright. Now if all systems are A-OK, we should be able to jump back home. Okay. And... Alright, there's the planet. Ooh, gold award. Nice. Okay then. So... let's try one more mission, and then we're gonna call it quits here, okay? Because, you know, I need sleep. Alright. Eden crew rotation. Transfer Emma to Eden Station. Transfer Amber to Eden. Return the Delta 10 to the home planet. Transfer Vanessa to Astro HQ. Transfer Jody to Astro HQ. Okay. Oh, so it looks like he changed it up a little bit, the blue team. Okay, then. Alright, let's read this. Alright. The crew of Eden Station have reached the end of their mission. It is time to deliver a new crew and bring the existing one home. The Astro HQ has 2 new astronauts in it. The blue team, your mission is to transfer the blue team to Eden Station and bring back the existing red team members back home. A Delta 10 is waiting for you with the VAB. Load the blue team astronauts into it. Build the rest of the rocket and launch to Eden Station. Once there, dock the Eden's head to Eden Station. The Delta 10 is easier to dock when its airlock is extended, so I wasn't the only one to figure that out. Transfer the new crew through the corridor into the crew module, and return the old crew back to the home planet. Unload the astronauts from the Delta 10 to complete the mission. Okay, then. So, yeah. Looks like he used the customization feature. Now... Alright, that should be enough. Alright, what are the objectives? Transfer... Alright then, I guess we're doing this.
10,
What's
9,
say?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was like first starting this game, like when I was... Actually, it was more like after 2 years of playing, because I played in like... I think I started playing in... during quarantine, which was 2020, of course, and 2021. Oh. And I found that, like, so I was building the Skylab, and I wanted to dock the Delta 10 to it, And I found that it was definitely easier to dock it when the airlock was extended. So it's good to know that's an official tip. Oh. What's the best? Uh-oh. Gotta make sure that's on and orientated. Oh, that was scary. Maybe I'm just tired. So yeah, after this mission, time to go to bed. I think the Delta 10 would look a little bit better with more elaborate things, not things, more elaborate fins. F-I-N, fins. Yeah, I think it would look a little bit better with more elaborate fins than just those stubs. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, the Delta 10 is a pretty cool spacecraft. Like, you gotta agree. Like, it's like a miniature space station that can move, you know? Yeah, like, not even the Super Hub does that. Because I checked out the Super Hub, and it was like a miniature space station in one, but like, it doesn't really have like things that a space station in this game should have. It doesn't have a garden, it just has stasis tubes, that's it. But like, there's no garden or anything. And also, there's a moisture recovery unit on this craft. Alright. This hopefully shouldn't affect it too much. Here, you know what? Let's see how this works. Yeah, we could just transfer it to any cabinet we want. So yeah, this is like a fully functional space station, but able to move. Yeah, like, this is probably the best craft in the game. Just has so much going on in such a little space. And you know, like, you could keep like extra food in here and extra fuel. And there's like solar panels. This just seems like a really cool spacecraft. Alright, now let's get this thing docked to Eden Station. Isn't that the craft we used to, like, destroy that enemy satellite? I think it is. I wonder if... Oh yeah, and there's the tug. I wonder if we'll add other things, like a caretaker module out here. Yeah, like, I think adding a caretaker module would be cool. Alright, then. So, yeah, I think we just don't need to overthink it. I guess we just need to dock, transfer the members, and then just go home. Are there really only 2 members on this space station? Or, like, astronauts, I should say? I think right now there are 6 or 7 astronauts on the ISS. I don't know for sure, but I think it's like 6 or 7, somewhere around there. Okay. And we should be docked. All right. All right, so we're going to use the follow me function. Yeah, and I heard from like a comment that to help transfer cargo faster, try to use the follow me function, like have 2 astronauts carry a car to like, hold on. Huh. Alright, so we need to go to the crew module. So basically, have the astronauts carry cargo, 1 container per astronaut. Oh wait, yeah, there is a battery on here. And then control 1 of them and have the other follow you. It does seem like a pretty smart life hack. Alright then. So because there's no astronaut health, I think we could just set them at the same time. Yeah, there's no astronaut health. And even then, we could just get the other astronaut. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. Yeah, on the way, we could just... Hold on, we don't need to take this. Yeah, as the shuttle is leaving, we could just put her in stasis. Okay. Oops. Huh? Why can't we close them? You know what? Let's just get started on going home. All right. Why isn't it working? Just... Alright, we'll have Jody take over. Hopefully it won't affect us too much, since I guess I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you guys know, like, what's going on here, could you please let me know? Since, yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard... Oh, never mind. Can you guys, like, maybe put in the comments, like, why that was happening? Alright. Now let's check up on that moisture recovery unit again. So yeah, it is definitely collecting a lot of water. And just for fun, let's grow some crops. Alright, we're going home. Yeah, from the top, this space shuttle does look really cool. Oh, gotta make sure we stay within the borders. All right, we're home. Then we could just unload them. Nice, gold award. Let's just have a quick view of what this is. So ADS, or ADS, which stands for Asteroid Detection System. However, that's gonna be for another time. Alright guys. So yeah guys, I had a lot of fun with these career missions. And maybe this has helped you guys if you were struggling on some of these career missions. So yeah guys, so I guess that's about it for this video. So I'm gonna go to sleep now, so I'm just gonna basically upload this and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, that's about it for this video guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!